Manchester United's 2-2 draw against Leeds United featured a lot of things that could both A, fill Manchester United fans with optimism, and B, remind them that there's still some work to be done if the side are really to be challenging for top honours on a regular basis again. The good was that they managed to come back from 2-0 down against Leeds and secure a point despite Leeds actually being the dominant side for a good chunk of the match. The bad part of the match was that Leeds United were the dominant side in the good chunk of the match for a simple reason that Leeds right now are essentially managerless, having sacked Jesse Marsch just only recently. And one of the reasons why United look so disjointed is a problem that really has been there for quite some time and that the club have taken steps to addressing, but which still need a little bit more addressing, and that is of course the midfield. Now, if you look at how things started out in midfield for them, because there's no Casemiro, who's currently serving a ban due to getting a straight red card, and the fact that Christian Eriksen is out till pretty much the end of the season, United had to go for a slightly makeshift midfield duo because they had new signing Marcel Sabitzer, who they signed on loan from Bayern Munich, and also Fred, who is much maligned but does tend to offer a lot of strengths for the side, at least in certain circumstances. This time around though, United were not that good when it comes to their ball progression. They lacked a bit of intensity. Leeds, seizing on that, actually ended up going 2 goals up, and that is really, as I said, the major problem of this, because United can look back at that performance and say that had we not gone 2 goals behind, they could have actually ended up winning the match, and the major problem lies in the midfield. Now, Sabitzer is a good signing, but he's only there on loan for 6 months, and it doesn't really help United, and it shows their absolute lack of squad depth, that with 2 players out injured, the midfield really just looks makeshift and ramshackle at best, and at its worst can look shambolic and porous. But what exactly really is the solution to this going forward? It's a pretty simple one really, because really United, as I said, very much a work in progress under Ten Hag, despite the fact that they've shown a lot of improvement, but there's still work to be done, particularly in the midfield area. That being said, it can be easier said than done to actually get the work in. Why? Because, well, for one, it's pretty obvious that they really do need one midfielder. It's really obvious for the simple reason that if you have 2 injuries and your midfield just looks shallow, then that's a major issue for you, especially if you're a top team. However, funds right now are not readily available for the side for the very simple reason that their wage bill is so high and so inflated that they actually had to only make do with loan signings even in January. That's why Sabitzer joined on a short-term loan, and so did of course Wout Weghorst. And don't forget that United can expect no help whatsoever when it comes to generating funds from their owners due to the simple fact that the club is for sale. Now, of course, come the summer transfer window, they might very well be able to sort this issue out. But it's a glaring and obvious issue that will actually impact them for quite some time, because again, Sabitzer was brought in as cover for Eriksen, but they're different types of midfielders. And Casemiro is a must-have for all games, and his suspension could very well prove to be at least a little bit costly for United in whatever games it is he's not available. So the big priority for Manchester United going forward, and for Erik ten Hag to fix urgently come the summer, is the signing of a new midfielder who can actually provide cover in multiple roles, and thus therefore not have United looking so out of ideas at times when not just one but 2 of their midfielders, one for a long term and one for a short term, isn't available. So that's the major issue that United fans are facing, or United as a club are facing. But what do you guys think are issues that need to be sorted out as well? Because despite the fact that United are on an upward trajectory, there's still things that need to be worked out. Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell icon so you know when we're going live or uploading a new video. And also don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Last but not least, download the AajTak app. Thank you all for joining us. Don't forget, you can check out more videos on our channel if you're on it already. For now though, from my side, goodbye.